How's it going, Film TV fans? Welcome back to another review on the Film Nerd Reviews channel. Today we are looking at the 2022 movie that was originally supposed to be released in 2020, was then delayed to this year, The Duke. It was the final feature film directed by one Roger Mitchell, responsible for quite a few well-known movies. It was also, while it wasn't his final all-time film, it was his final feature-length standard movie. He released a documentary that he made called Elizabeth in Parts or something like that. Was released relatively recently, and that was his final all-time film. But yeah, this is his final sort of feature-length. Well, this is his final theatrical film that's made for cinemas. It was called This is the Duke. Obviously, Elizabeth Portrait in Parts was the thing was, but he's known for movies such as Notting Hill, Morning Glory, and this movie, which we're talking about today, The Duke. It stars a rather enjoyable Jim Broadbent and Helen Mirren, as well as Matthew Good is in this movie as well, and with music by George Fenton. Again, it's a very British movie. It's like, again, it's part of what I like to see as the big three British movies of early 2022, and those were The Duke, Phantom of the Open, and Operation Mincemeat. Now, I've not covered any of these movies yet. The Duke is the first one. The Duke was the first one to be released on home media, followed by Operation Mincemeat. I think it was a month or so later, and then the most recent one was Phantom of the Open. Phantom of the Open, which I think that one's my favourite. But I liked all three of these quite a lot, and we'll be talking about them very soon. But The Duke is, unfortunately, despite my previous video today talking about, or my future video talking about Batgirl, this movie was distributed by Warner Brothers in the United Kingdom, so was Operation Mincemeat as well, actually. But yeah, this is just a fun, upbeat British comedy set in the 60s. Wonderful score by George Fenton, as you can very much hear now. Yeah, it's a lovely little movie with a great story. The court scene is some of the funniest stuff, some of the funniest moments in a film I've seen this year. You know, it's all around just genuinely great fun, and yeah, it just feels nice and theatrical. It has some great moments. I think the chemistry between Helen Mirren and Jim Broadbent is great, and I think my favourite moment of this movie is at the very end of the film. Obviously, this movie is based around the great stealing of the portrait of the Goya portrait of the Duke of Wellington, hence the name, The Duke. Now, if you don't know, that painting, it was stolen in 1961, and of course, if you know Bond, in 1962, the first James Bond film, Dr. No, was released, and during that movie, there's a scene where Bond is in Dr. No's lair, and he walks past the painting and he double takes, looks back at it, obviously showing the Duke of Wellington painting, and you know, because it was a topical thing at the time of Dr. No's release, because the court case was going on around that time, so yeah, it was a topical thing at the time, and and a funny anecdote about that moment is that the version of the film was painted by Ken Adam. He specifically painted it, and that one also ended up getting stolen from the production. So that's kind of funny. Obviously, it wasn't Kempton or anyone like that, so that's quite obviously, but it was stolen. Regardless, they do actually show at the end of the movie, talking about his Dr. No stuff. At the very end of the movie, it actually does show Kempton and his wife going to see Dr. No at the cinema, and that specific scene, it shows that specific scene with the painting, which is really nice. And at that time, as this movie was released, March, I think, April, March, I thought that would be the only time I would see any form of classic James Bond on the big screen. But of course, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that that has very not been the case. As since April, they have been showing each and every James Bond film once a week in cinema. So obviously it's been on since then. We're in. Well, we've just had License to Kill last week, and GoldenEye is literally in 2 days' time. Can't wait for that. Yeah, The Duke is just great fun. Again, I think I remember seeing when I saw this with my film crew, my film club thing we do, and we all said that it was a bit too short. It could have been longer because it's like 1 hour 23 minutes, something like that. Yeah, it's like 95 minutes, so like an hour 35. Just over an hour. It could have definitely been longer, I think. But it was still a great enjoyable film, and like I said, the performances from the courthouse scene at the end, the court scene is one of the funniest scenes in the whole movie. It's the best scene in the whole movie. But I also think Matthew Good's speech as well, his character's speech towards the end is really good as well. And yeah, it's just a great time at the film, so I would recommend you watch this movie, pick it up. I know in the States it's only just come out on Blu-ray and DVD in the States now, but it has been available in the United Kingdom for a bit on DVD and Blu-ray. So yeah, and again, speaking of DVD and Blu-ray, my very next video coming out today will be my video discussing why I fucking hate the DVDs only, some movies only getting DVD in the United Kingdom. So I'm really looking forward to discuss that. I think, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Do not forget to hit that big old subscribe button down below. Like I said, Legoland is out now. The single from Adventure Island Deluxe is out now, as you'll see in just a second. Adventure Island Deluxe is out in a couple of days. Again, the Hyperfollow link. Don't think it's there. I probably should put that there, but I have a Hyperfollow page for my things. If you go click that link, it will take you to my Hyperfollow where you can go and find my link tree and stuff like that, but also to all pre-save links for all music releases in August, which will be updated every month to have all my releases from that month there being able to pre-save. So thank you very much. Go check that out. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening to music. If anyone does, appreciate it. Big things for 2023. If you want to know more about 2023 and my music releases, there'll be a link below in the description, or to my link tree. Hit the link tree, go to my music channel, and there's a premiere for my 2023 release schedule. Go hit that link. I think it'll be changing soon because I've updated the video, but yeah, that'll be a little slideshow presentation video, not me talking, just showing you all the releases. It's about 2 minutes long. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to click all those links below, subscribe, and tomorrow I will be doing work on the Wii video. Hopefully recording it, having all the stuff downloaded. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Go watch The Duke because it's fucking awesome. And so is its soundtrack. Highly recommend listen to it on Spotify. And the song and the theme you'll be hearing now will be in the Music Use My Reviews playlist. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Do not forget to hit that lovely big red subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Check out the other video. Check out the Batgirl video, which is coming out at the same time as this one. And yeah, bye bye for now.